Hello Aquarius, this is your January 2021 shadow work reading. If you're looking for a reading specifically about you and your person that you're dealing with, go check out my January 2021 love readings. I just put all those up as a you versus them reading that gives a better look at the connection. I'm decided to do shadow work here for January because it's the best time to start working on a new, better version of ourselves. So I picked out all my spooky decks. I got the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. I'm going to clarify that with the Santa Muerte Tarot. I also have the Les Vampires Oracle deck and the Seasons of the Witch Oracle deck to get some more insight as to what's going on with your situation. This is specifically a reading about some things that you might not, that came out fast. Hope, anticipation, bright prospects, and wish. All right, Aquarius, it's telling you to focus on what's coming in the future. Don't dwell on the past. Stop worrying about a situation that you can't control. You're sitting in anticipation of something that is gnawing at you. Focus on what your wishes are to manifest those. It's asking you to have hope. If you're feeling down and out, like something's going on right now that you can't control, have hope that the situation is happening for a reason and is going to work out in your favor. Aquarius, you guys are all about logical thinking and things like that. Sometimes things don't make sense. Sometimes you just have to pay attention to spirit and listen to the occult side of things. Not everything's logical, Aquarius. You got Spider. This one's popped out for almost everybody that I've had today. It's about weaving webs and getting stuck in those webs that we weave. You could either be the person stuck or you could have somebody stuck in your web right now. That's not a good place to be sitting in. You've also got Mischief, Graveyard, and Crystals and Herbs. Crystals and Herbs. This to me is a card that teaches you need to work on healing and clearing your energy. Go sage your house right now, Aquarius. Find some crystals, herbs, things like that that have to do with the problem that you're trying to solve at the moment. Burn them and keep those little crystals in your pocket and walk around with them to do some manifesting. You've got Mischief and Graveyard. There's some kind of situation right now that needs to be put to rest that is not having you act in your character or in your best interest. It's asking you to pay attention to bad behavior at this moment that either you or another person is engaging in because it needs to be put to rest right now. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for what's going on with your situation. You have the Six of Cups at the heart of the matter. You have the Sun crossing you. What's in the past for Aquarius? In the past, we have the Page of Presents, which is the Page of Pentacles. What's on your mind is the Eight of Cups. It's walking away from something. Eight of Potions. What's in the near future for Aquarius? What I'm getting right off the bat, Aquarius, is that in your heart, there's something or somebody from your past that you're stuck on that brought you a lot of love and abundance. What's crossing you right now is that situation is not bringing you that love and abundance anymore. There was an offer made in the past, a stable one, that was walked away from. And I feel like you might have walked away from it or they walked away from it. Energy is vice versa, Aquarius. If I'm saying you, it could be them. In your near future is the Devil. You got the Sun and the Devil already. What's Aquarius not paying attention to? The Ace of Swords. Energy in your current situation that you can control is the King of Candles, which is the King of Wands in the tarot. Energy outside of Aquarius's control. Aquarius, this isn't some good energy. You're not speaking the truth about something, or you're ignoring the truth of the matter is what I'm getting from this. And there's some demons that you need to deal with in the near future. What's out of your control is the Four of Swords. What your hopes and fear are the Ten of Wands. And your final outcome, I'm going to take two. It's the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Candles. All right, Aquarius, you are overburdened about a situation from the past. You've got the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands popping up. It's breaking you, Aquarius. You're afraid that this past situation is going to break you, especially financially, I'm getting from this. Okay, center of your reading, you've got the Six of Potions, which is the Six of Cups. That's a nostalgic past love. Could be a childhood sweetheart, could be an ex, could be, if you're looking at job situations, it's an old job, it's something like that. It's something you were doing that was making you happy. And in your heart, you know it was making you happy. What's crossing you right now is the sun. That happiness is no longer there. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. The sun is also a big indicator of children, Aquarius. This situation might be involving children, especially with the Page of Pentacles in the past. Past situation was Page of Pentacles, and then when I get it with this card, it looks like a little baby in the bed. So I'm thinking that this might have something to do with kids, and somebody walked away from it. Yeah, and then with your oracle, there was something shady about this situation to begin with. The web that you guys weave to create this situation, or that brought this child into the world, or whatever happened, was not a stable web. I get the feeling that somebody was trapped. Somebody got trapped with a baby. Somebody got stuck with a baby. Somebody was lured in and enticed into this relationship under false pretenses. Yeah, it looked like happiness. I don't know who did the weaving, who did the enticing, who did all of that stuff, but I'm getting that energy from this. And Aquarius, I'm feeling like you're the person who walked away from this situation, and what you're not thinking of is what happens when the truth comes out. This is the Ace of Swords in the tarot. There's a need to speak the truth about this. And like I said, energy can be reversed. Your person could be doing this as well. But the truth of the matter is being ignored right now. The truth of this situation is being ignored. And in the near future, I see the energy coming towards you in the near future is the devil. Somebody's not dealing with this situation in an appropriate way. They're drinking away their feelings. They're being codependent on something that is not going to solve the problem. Instead of speaking the truth about their happiness in the past and everything that happened, they're walking away from it with the Eight of Potions. This is the Eight of Cups in tarot. They're just walking away from it and ignoring it. And walking away and ignoring your problems only leads to feeding your devil, feeding your demons. In the energy that you can control, Aquarius, you have the King of Wands. You have the ability to take charge of the situation and go forward and make changes regarding this situation. This is the energy that you can control. You have the ability to take control of this situation before it takes control of you and puts you back into this devil energy that's going to get you out of pocket and act in some kind of way that you're not supposed to be acting. And when I see the devil come up with mischief as well, like somebody is not acting in their best character right now, Aquarius. Somebody is ignoring the truth of the situation, walking away from it and refusing to put it to bed. What's in the energy that you can't control is the Four of Needles, which is the Four of Swords. You can't control how the other person thinks about the situation, and you can't force the other person to move on it either. If you want something to be done about the situation, you need to take action on it yourself. You can't control this person sitting in the Four of Swords energy, pondering the situation and not making a move. That you can't force other people to do things. You can only force yourself to do them. Your hopes and fears are the Ten of Candles. The 10 is like the ending of a cycle. You're hoping that this burden gets dropped soon and that you can move on from it, but you're fearing that it's never going to happen. You're fearing that it's going to break your back. Like the 10 of Wands, if you look at it in the tarot, the guy's carrying all these damn sticks and it looks like he's about to break his back, but he's really close to getting to his destination so he can unload all of those burdens. I feel like your hopes and fears are speaking the truth about the situation so that you can unload the burdens and move on. But if you don't speak the truth about it, and if you don't come clean about whatever it is, you're going to end up in that devil energy, and you're going to get your back broken by all these sticks and all this burden. And you're not going to be able to take this new leap that has come in your outcome with the Ace of Presents and the Fool. The Ace of Presents is the Ace of Pentacles. It is a stable, abundant, new start, usually a financial one. And it's coupled with the Fool, though. So I see you taking a step. If you don't deal with this energy, what I'm feeling from the... Oh God, this screams baby to me. This looks like a little baby. If you have a kid that you're not paying attention to, or vice versa, Aquarius, just know that if you don't confront this situation and deal with it, the journey that you're starting on is a foolish one. The Fool does step out on a new journey, but he's not equipped to handle it yet because he hasn't learned all of his lessons. There's lessons that need to be learned from this situation, Aquarius. Yeah, somebody walked away from a family, a baby, a situation that was stable. I think in their heart that they knew it was a good, stable situation, but for some reason, they didn't want it. I feel like it's because what's crossing you is the Sun, Aquarius. I feel like you don't understand what it is that's going to bring you your true happiness, or that there's past trauma that hasn't been worked through that's going to allow you to reach your full state of happiness. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with not being able to speak your truth to people or being guarded. Aquarius, you guys are, it's not that you're unemotional. You don't like to spill your guts emotionally like the water signs and people like that. Like, you're more guarded with your feelings. And I feel like that guarding your feelings or not being honest about your feelings in the past with regards to an offer that you made to somebody has left you in this position now of being overburdened and walking away from something that could have brought you joy. So clarifying the Six of Potions in the past was the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, Aquarius, this is air energy, the Queen of Swords. Whoever, whatever this past situation was, you weren't speaking truthfully about it. You were being guarded with the Seven of Wands. Like, you were, if you look at the Seven of Wands in the other tarot, it's a guy surrounded by wands, and he's like holding his spear up, and he's defending his heart. He's guarding his heart because he needed to do some healing. You weren't ready to be in a relationship in the past, Aquarius. There was healing that needed to be done, but you weren't speaking truthfully to whoever it was that you were dealing with in the past. And because of that, a situation happened that got too emotional or too intense, moved too fast, and it caused you to just walk completely away from it. And you're not wanting to confront it. You're not wanting to talk about what happened. Can I clarify the Sun, please? Whoa. Sun was the Ten of Pentacles. I want another one on that. Yeah, financial stability and happiness are what is crossing you at the moment. You're scared that you're not ever going to be financially stable or find true happiness because of what happened with this past situation. You feel like this situation is going to wreck you. Oops. Temperance with the Page of Wands. Yeah, what's crossing you, Aquarius, is that there's no balance in the situation, either you or your person. They came in like the Page of Wands. The Page is immature. The Page is, they think with their dick, they don't think with their head or their heart. I feel like this was a really sexual relationship. I also feel like that what's crossing you right now has a lot to do with addictions. I see a Temperance card, reminds me of the Temperance movement. It's also showing an angel pouring love from one cup to another. You have a hard time loving people, Aquarius, because you can't love yourself properly right now. And I feel like it has to do with this devil that's coming up in your near future. You haven't dealt with your demons yet. You haven't spoken truthfully about what your demons are or your bad behavior, your bad hobbies, I want to say. Yeah, you just had the Fool pop out again, clarifying the Ace of Needles. You're afraid to take that leap and speak your true mind about stuff. You got the Fool popping up twice. Also clarifying that is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're afraid to speak the truth and offer an apology about something. I feel like somebody does owe somebody an apology. And somebody's really afraid to do it. They're afraid to come speak the truth or confront the truth about their actions in the past that were shitty. Can I get a clarifier on the Page of Pentacles in the past? We got the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So we have the Page and the Knight of Pentacles for the past, along with the Six of Pentacles. So many Pentacles popping up, Aquarius. I feel like whatever the situation is, it's wrecking you financially, or it's rocking your stability to the core, or making you your home life, wallet, all that stuff feel unstable at the moment. So the offer that was coming in was from a Page and a Knight and not from a King. And there wasn't equal give and take in this situation, but it was brought about by divine timing. Every time I see the Six of Pentacles in this deck, it makes me feel like divine timing came in and did this for a reason. This connection happened. The offer that was made, though, wasn't a mature offer, and it was a guarded offer. It wasn't a truthful offer. But it happened for a reason, to teach somebody a lesson, to bring something to light about demons that somebody had to deal with, to make sure that they could deal with those demons, to be in a stable relationship that is abundant with love and pentacles and all of those good things and truth. Clarifying the Eight of Potions, what's on your mind walking away, is the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. Yeah, somebody walked away from true love and they don't want to admit it. They don't want to swallow this sort of truth. This was a loving, caring connection, but somebody refused to open up about it. Somebody wasn't ready to talk about feelings. Somebody didn't want to speak truthfully about feelings. And instead of speaking truthfully about the feelings, the person just got up and walked away. It was easier to just walk away from it than to deal with all the feels, which is a very Aquarius thing to do. You guys are better at loving humanity as a whole and being charitable to humanity as a whole than loving on an individual level. It doesn't mean that you can't. It just means that you're more comfortable with opening up your heart to things that involve, helping humanity, other than opening up your heart to an individual, because you don't have to expose all of your truths when you're dealing with a group as you do when you're dealing with an individual. Clarifying the Devil coming up. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Moon. All right, there's your Devil. Toogie boogie. Clarified by the Moon. Yeah, you're not, someone's not being honest with themselves about what their demons are. They're not wanting to take a look at their demons, but these demons are going to have a light shed on them in the future. Nine of Pentacles energy is the energy of like being on your own and not needing anybody else, and being stable and significant. But it's coupled with the Moon and the Devil. So you might be putting on airs right now that you do have your shit together. This could be you or your person. If you have that, you have your shit together, but in reality you don't. Every damn near pentacle almost came out for this reading. So somebody doesn't have it together. Somebody's not stable. Clarifying the King of Candles. We have the Nine of Wands again and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, taking action to make this apology or to right this situation from the past is overly burdensome. Speaking a truth about what happened in the past and somebody's role in that and their bad behavior that had to deal with whatever crumbled this is literally just too burdensome for this person. They cannot confront it or deal with it. And look at this card. She's worried about her pocketbook, man. She's trying to hide her coins. She's trying to protect her wallet. Let's clarify the Four of Needles, please, which is the Four of Swords, for energy out of your control. Let's clarify the Four of Swords for Aquarius, January 2021. We have the King of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, There was an option in the past, a love option in the past. But I feel like one of y'all had a lot of options in the past and they weren't truthful about it. Somebody wasn't truthful about how many, or they were confused about what they wanted regarding a relationship. The other person, the other energy that's surrounding you, they are thinking about it. They are thinking about this past offer, and they realize that, you know, it wasn't all it was cracked up to be, that a lot of those cups were filled with snakes and Medusa heads, like you'll find in the Rider-Waite deck. And they're contemplating on how, you know, they want to love in the future or be loved. They don't want to be treated as an option. This other energy says they don't want to be treated like an option. 10 of Wands, 10 of Candles for the hopes and fears. We've got the Lovers, we've got the Star, and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, the energy here is that just being overburdened about the choice that you made in the past. You're worried that you missed out on your wish fulfillment and that your ships have sailed. You got the Lovers, the Star, and the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is about stepping out and taking a new adventure, traveling, movement. The Star is healing. That plays back to this addiction thing. I feel like this person with the Devil coming up, Temperance, and then hopes and fears being the Star, which is Aquarian energy, scared to confront themselves and scared to heal. And definitely scared to make a choice about love, for sure. They might want all of those things, but until they heal themselves and whatever's going on with these demons that they still have to unpack, it's not going to happen. For the outcome, Page of Cups, High Priestess. All right, Aquarius, your intuition is telling you that this apology, it came up in what you're not paying attention to also. Intuitively, you know that you've done something wrong in the past. You know that there's an apology that needs to be offered. And again, vice versa with the energy, if it's your person or whatever. Somebody knows that an apology is deserved at this time, and that in order to get their pentacles stable and have that Ace of Pentacles, a new stable beginning, they have to just take a leap of faith. A scary one, you know, but again, the Fool doesn't think about his journey. He just goes and does it. So Spirit is telling you to just go and do this and get it over with. Rip the Band-Aid off is what I'm hearing. Rip the Band-Aid off so that you can move on. Definitely deal with those demons. Yeah, Ace of Swords on the bottom. There is a hardcore need for someone in this situation to start speaking the truth and being truthful about their role in whatever went on. All right, Aquarius, I hope this helps you guys out. If you're into it, like, share, subscribe. I'm a single mama here in Atlanta trying to stay home with her baby, so I'm trying to manifest myself a YouTube channel so I can just read tarot all day long and be an inside cat. Hope you enjoyed it. Click like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me. Have a good day, Aquarius. I love y'all. Bye.